This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Atletico Mineiro come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kimmich carries the ball down the right. Gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball.
This guy, Ricky Puig, is someone who really comes alive between the lines.
Well, he's got the right pedigree, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he's got everything you need to be successful in that role. He's a willing runner and enjoys switching positions during the game. To get the best out of him, you want him to play with the ball at his feet, so he can pick out his teammates making those runs, playing through the opposition's press. That's what he's great at.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, it's Totti. Foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on. Yeah, can they get him away? Bayer claims it, and the danger passes. Nedved. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Club America have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble.
He's gone for goal. Oh, off the bar. In he goes again. And it's hoisted clear. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich's cross. Timber getting this one clear. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Ribery. Now it's Kimmich. Rodri gets a foot in here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Fernandes. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Atletico Mineiro still without a single shot on target. That's a good ball out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Quick look, then plays it in. Ribery thinks one through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ribery. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri. And it's Fernandes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
DiMarco. Club America finding their passes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Great vision. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cannavaro. Conte. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Fernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Totti. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Totti is offering a right smile there.
That looks a good ball through. Hazard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Fernando Torres. He's found a way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ribéry. Ricky Puig knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Club America needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nedved. Now DiMarco. Baresi. Out to the right. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Done delicately. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nedved.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, it's played into the... Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Torres. Van Nistelrooy. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Ricky Puig. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And it's Stojkovic. And it's Ribéry.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Totti. It's Totti! Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Timber. And the finish! There it is! And at last the deadlock is broken. Now can they dare to dream?
Well, what a time to do it. What a time. Someone was going to have to be brave, and it was certainly worth it.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Corner number 2 then. Deftly away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Nistelrooy is flagged offside.
Teremos uma substituição.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Looking for options for movement. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Musiala. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. He's going to be disappointed with that. Musiala. Nedved! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Club America grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Pinches it off him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his track. And Torres! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And they're back on the ball again. Played into space. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. DiMarco. Baresi. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. For Musiala. Musiala. Good, strong midfield. He's had a shot! Ah, he's given it this time, surely! Look, that could spell great chance! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Atletico Mineiro do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Atletico Mineiro cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Stood up well to him there. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No, that's been intercepted. And he can clear it away. Nicked it back promptly. Goes looking wide. Nico Williams picks it up out wide. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Atletico Mineiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. Aubameyang crosses. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get onto this? Well, they've got it again.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
That's a shade optimistic. And here's the chance to counter. Back into the middle. Oh, shoot. And Torres! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So we have had the first significant moment. Applies the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Timber, certainly one of the players of the week. And he's intervened well there. Saliba spots it and intercepts. And here's Neto. Crosses it in. Up he goes! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Some really sharp play there, Peter, both the ball and the way he met it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's there to retrieve it. Baresi has given away a free kick. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble.
Oh, that's a waste.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Darwin. Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, just skips past his man. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Nunez! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Timber. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Torres. Driving Van Nistelrooy! Now he's off and running. Pedro Neto. Played in with purpose. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Atletico Mineiro really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Aubameyang. Fernandes. Now Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Torres gets into some space. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be one
Great ball,
at a time.
Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Atletico Mineiro can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Atletico Mineiro definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Punched away. Timber tries making a foray down the right.
Well played and well cleared. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 14, Ferran Torres.
And now they can spring out of defence. Azar. Atletico Mineiro have got it back and they'll have another go. Tries to pass it through. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He has found a way through. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rodri does well to get it back. Azar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Azar with the... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Number 10, Nico Williams. Number 6, Pedro
Rodri.
Number 8.
Oh, shooting chance! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 18, Matteo Politano. Number 7, Pedri. Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Cannavaro clears. Timber. It's a good look. There's the header! And another try! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Atletico Mineiro find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chance to deliver. Gets his head on it! Chooses to go back. And the ball's come loose here. That is lovely. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Torres. Oh, good-looking ball. Politano, looking for options for movement. Crosses it, a big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Cerezo Osaka really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Atletico Mineiro are almost home and dry as far as going up is concerned.
You can see how all that tension and pressure we saw before the game, Peter, it's all lifted. Now, no mistakes.
Mbappe, the final 5 minutes. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there.
Goes for goal! Just too high. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Azar, given the lift of his goal. Barella. And he's being shifted off it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
4
Saliba.
added minutes has been indicated.
That is good strength. Gives it back. Saliba. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Fernando Torres. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. Van Nistelrooy! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the path.
And that will be it. Atletico Mineiro are going up, and now
I'd just
they
like
can
to read
dream.
out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthday.
Atletico Mineiro are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Pedri tries to get it clear. And it's Mendes. Looks across and plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he was quick to react. Distributed tidily. Played into the box. And the shot!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Atletico Mineiro finding themselves unexpectedly behind. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well-timed, excellent interception. And he's worked it through. Van Dijk makes the interception. Deftly out wide. Not the most accurate pass. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. And he shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target. And that is out of play. First quarter of an hour gone. Spread out to the left. And this is Neymar. He's having a shot! Fernandes.
Atletico Mineiro are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. David Villa is onto this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Villa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it.
Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Nuno Mendes. Aimed beyond the defence. Almost half an hour in now. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Torres. Played out towards the right wing. Nicely worked. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's through and oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Alexander-Arnold. Goulet.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that has put paid to that. Khan. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Villa. Bruno Fernandes. This looks promising. And a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head on it! And oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That has not gone well. Now it's Torres. Now it's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Hazard. Chance, surely! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very...
That's Van Nistelrooy. Referee has just said play on. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Williams. Hazard. And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança perdida. Atenção, pai de um menino de mochila verde. Entre em contato com o funcionário mais próximo. Substituição.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
A header! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Nuno Mendes to Bruno Fernandes. Goulet. Oh, good spread. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That pass isn't the best. Goulet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona have their second corner now. Timber clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Torres has it in a wide position. Chance to deliver. Nice interception, well timed. Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. Timber. Fernandes. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's been played through. Mbappe! Oh, Well, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Played into space, and he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bruno Fernandes, he's looking wide. That's a throw.
Teremos uma substituição.
Baresi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. David Villa. Fernandes. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Diaz. Pedri. Timber. That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. Mendes cuts it out. Delivery from Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy! And he hits the net. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's tidy. Fernandes gets a cross in. And he's in on goal. He is just caressing the ball. Stood up well to him there, and he has been fouled there. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Mbappe! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Diaz. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Van Nistelrooy.
Atletico Mineiro really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Diaz! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. Referee's given a throw. Over to the left.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Torres. Now the delivery.
Yeah, I think...
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's intervened well there.
Bellingham.
5 minutes to add. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Endrick. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Diaz. Hazard looking to add to his goal. Oh, that's clever. This is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy with the cross. Musiala. And that will be it. Atletico Mineiro were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Atletico Mineiro are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the...
Shot, surely! And that's caused a worry or two. Atletico Mineiro with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's gone loose. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Rice. And Neymar. And it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Rice. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! That's another chance! Goal! Mexico! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Luis Suarez, and this is Neymar, and he's got his cross in. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandez. Here's Rodri. Fernandez. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great ball, and he's in here. Goal! Atletico Mineiro! And the comeback is complete. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Azar. Van Dijk cuts it out. Now it's Azar. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pinches it off him. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rice. And he's in on goal. It's Luis Suarez! No mistake! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's busted, and he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well measured. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rice. João Cancelo. Neymar. And here's Suarez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. Flashes. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Timber.
Se agregarán
That's
3
tiny.
minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
That is a brilliant interception. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Hazard. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And the whistle goes for half-time. Atletico Mineiro are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Van Dijk. Now it's Torres. Mbappe knocks it into space. Takes aim and... a header! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that cross was so good, it just needed the right redirection. Although it has to be said that this defence must get to grips with situations like that.
Now it's Torres. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Torres. Threads one in. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Lovely feet. Van Nistelrooy! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Looking here to chip it through. Caught offside that time. Aims beyond the defence. Ter Stegen gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Messi. Hazard. And this is Torres. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in deep. Hazard. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe, looking for the run. Oh, super find. Nice interception, well timed. Hazard! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Luis Suarez. Entrará al campo, número 8.
And now they can spring out of defence. Fernando Torres. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe. Swings it across. And that's left him on the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Messi. Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Atletico Mineiro needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nicely spread. Messi. He has found the way through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Haaland. Timber calmly anticipates.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Fernandes. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Hazard. It's gone behind for a goal kick.
Cambio en México. Número 21.
So here comes a substitution. So time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Crunching tackle. Messi. And here's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Atletico Mineiro do have a chance to counter here. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Atletico Mineiro, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's played through for him. Pickford clears, and he's only too happy to take that back. Rodri.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos
To
de
Hazard,
compensación.
and here's the chance to counter. Rodri. Now it's Neymar. And the through ball. And Messi! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Atletico Mineiro are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Foot in. Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Hazard receives it in a wide position. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Fernando Torres. And it's Van Nistelrooy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. First quarter of an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Kaka really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rice has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Driving forward. Van Nistelrooy. And this is Torres. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's being urged to shoot. Cross needs to be good. Crossed it. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And he was quick to react. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe, good driving run. Now it's Yamal. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hazard. Saka. In with the challenge. Atletico Mineiro do have a chance to counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And Fernandes. Mbappe. And it's Timber.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Van Dijk. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal. That's the throw. Well, that looks a decent ball. Torres proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Timber. It's Van Dijk. Baresi. And it's Rodri. Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Hazard. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Timber. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rice has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Yamal. They get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He won't be happy with that one. Van Nistelrooy. That's headed upfield. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Rodri. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. He's had it taken off him. Azar. Could move up a gear here, and he's surging through. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Fernandez. Out to the right. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yamal is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. Played back towards his own goal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Back into the middle. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Van Nistelrooy. That's a cute ball. Baresi cuts out the pass. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Azar. Yamal. Rodri. And here's Torres. That's a good ball. That's an imaginative pass. So what can they make of this? Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Atletico Mineiro clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Mbappe, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Azar! It's a loose ball. Tries to dink it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe. Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Azar. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. Elects to cross. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ball swung in. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's had it nicked away. Fernandez. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
2 minutes to be added on. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. And the ball's gone astray. Swings in across. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Van Nistelrooy voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. What colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's played through for him. That's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Torres. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Azar. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters.
Applies the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Fernandez is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is going out for a goal kick. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Rodri with a definite foul there. And this is his had a shot! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! The breakthrough strike! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Atletico Mineiro get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the shot's on here. Stood up well to him there. That has been slung wide. And the counter is on. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me,
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
as openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Torres! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Azar. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Nicely weighted ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. Atletico Mineiro leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. And he's forced to go back. Mbappe. Timber got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Fernando Torres. Mbappe! And a decent chance! And yes, it's
losing.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it out wide. And he's on a charge. And he's managed to get free. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard closing in on goal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ugarte. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space here. This looks... Can he finish? He's got to be quick to recover this. He's having a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Ugarte simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Header! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Hazard. He's going for goal! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Hazard! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Ugarte. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well read, and the danger is averted. Fernandes. Now Mbappe. Atletico Mineiro are looking to break at pace. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe, that's an imaginative pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific header! Just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Hazard, and he has a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Hazard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Atletico Mineiro are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Substituição em andamento.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Rodri. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rice. Now Kaká. Kaká going full tilt down the right-hand side. And Bebeto! And it could be trouble. And the shot! And it's in! They're back within reach! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Tries to play it through. Fernandes. And now the breakaway. Out to the left it goes. That's the keeper's ball. Rice, Pumas do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe, just about up to the hour now. Barella, he can run onto that, and it's hoisted clear. Goes long and straight. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Fernando Torres. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri, that has ended up in no man's land. The ball is loose and the chase is on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Aimed beyond the defence. Timber does really well to win the ball there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's looking wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hazard. Now it's Fernandes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And this is Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe powering forward here. Barella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Casado knocks it into space. Kaká looking to go deep. And Dijk can get it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ribery receives it in a good position, and he's had a hit! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down, as opposed to two.
And that could set him on his way. Van Nistelrooy. That has been cut short. Rodri. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Van Nistelrooy. It's a really well-measured ball. Barella, played out to the left flank. Now it's Hazard. Timber stands tall and stands strong. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's at the end. Atletico Mineiro are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Oh, there's a probing ball, and the counter is on. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. Well, that has not gone well. Torres. And this is Torres. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Probing pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Scholes. Madrid finding their passes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Timber. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Baresi calmly anticipates. Fernandez. Now it's Torres. Torres.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Has crossed into... He gets big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Serginho. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Hazard. Rodri. And he's forced to go back. Fernandez. Fernandez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Koundé. Baresi. Could be danger here. Adams. Serginho. And it's Beckham. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Played out to the right. Cross to the back post. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Mbappe. And this is Torres. Tries to cross. Oh, smashing header! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Atletico Mineiro really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Ball's gone out of play. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. Adams gets over and intercepts. Distributed tidily. Early ball out from the back. Out to the left it goes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Konate gets a foot in here. Vinicius Junior. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away, and he has shown him a yellow card. And he thumps it clear. Played in. And he's there to clear it. And another try! I've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel, struck first time.
Well, he's certainly got enough purchase on it. Now he's got to think a little bit more about the accuracy.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fernandes. Mbappe. Now it's Torres. And Fernandes. Van Nistelrooy. Timber, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space. There's the shot! There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of fit. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 13.
And the second half gets underway.
Atletico Mineiro can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now that's well seen too. Konate. Scholes. And it's Menu.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Defending of the desperate variety. Fernandes. Timber. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. And that has been slung wide. Cleared away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Menu. Konate short changes him with that pass. Azar. Serginho. Mbappe demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Climbs up big. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Bale is herring after that one. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Torres. Scholes. To Van Nistelrooy. Played out towards the right wing. Rodri. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. He's had it taken off him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Atletico Mineiro are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Fernandes. Van Nistelrooy.
Atletico Mineiro really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Azar. It's made its way to him. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. Plays a sharp little ball here. The ball goes in, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
But it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
He could be in here. And he's decided to go for it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Oh, he can't get it over the wall. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Hazard receives it in a wide position.
Atletico Mineiro really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Header! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Atletico Mineiro really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's there to make the challenge. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's heaved it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
McAllister gets across and deals with it. Tries to pass it through. And a chance! Rodri. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Serginho. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Van Nistelrooy taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even. And
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
a lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Raul. And it's Lampard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, if there's one player that stands out in this lineup, it has to be Frank Lampard, a leader, a conductor, and on so many occasions a match winner, Jim.
Yeah, he'll have a critical role to play here, Peter. He's so important. I think he's going to occupy a central position, starting as either a deep-line playmaker or central midfielder. But with such a good engine, you combine that with the creativity and the eye for goal, and I'm sure just about everything this team does will go through him.
Alexander-Arnold. Pelé. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Puskas. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And this is Puskas. That's a sharp pass. Atletico Mineiro are looking to go forward now. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. And this is Van Nistelrooy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he was quick to react. Mbappe, that's a nicely weighted pass. And he's in on goal. In by Fernando Torres. That is a brilliant interception. Pelé.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pelé has a look inside the box. Atletico Mineiro so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Good ball over the top. Puskas. Well read, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
In with the challenge, and he's lost his man here. Lampard. Lampard Had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Lampard.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly
Face to face with chance! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's another good win of the ball. Pelé. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. Chance here to counter. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Mbappe tries to pass it through. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Van Nistelrooy! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, takes a shot! Just a whisker away. Now, can they get him away? Raul. Now it's Puskas. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Hazard. And Dijk gets a foot in here. Now it's Pelé. That is good strength. Roberto Baggio.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick reminder today.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Number 7, Pushkash.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 20.
Atletico Mineiro can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Pelé. And here's Torres. And a chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Pelé. And it's Lampard. Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Timber. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Atletico Mineiro are level. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly...
He's had a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way. Rodri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be... Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Lampard. And here's Torres. And this is Raul. And this is real chance! Goal! Into the lead once more. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Atletico Mineiro are down to 10 men. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Torres. He's chosen to go back. Passing nice and neat. Shot a goal! Rodri. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Quality ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Raul. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. So their fourth corner of the game. Now this could be a chance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the lead now is... Here's a chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Pelé. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So nearly the perfect ball. And Torres! A real chance and a real let-off. So here comes the substitution. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Now it's Pelé, Batistuta. And Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Nistelrooy. No, he's just misjudged that one. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Pelé. He's found a way through.
This is the time you need that pace.
So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short.
We all know what Xavi's game is about, Peter, but that doesn't help when it comes to trying to stop him.
Extraordinary, really, because he's never had to rely on pace or on strength.
No, his game is all about finding and exploiting space and knowing the landscape around him, and he's just brilliant at creating goals and scoring them.
Yeah, he just seems to have all the time in the world on the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nicely spread. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. And it's Azar. That's good running with the ball. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he was quick to react. Xavi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Barella. Oh, they can break here. And here's Torres. It's a searching pass. Stood up well to him there. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus cuts it out. Mbappe looking for options for movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Timber spots it and intercepts. Xavi. Almost half an hour in now. Rodri. So what can they make of this? A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, played right into his path. Chance for a shot! Played out towards the right wing. And it's Azar. He has a look up. Van Nistelrooy with the cross. Mateus. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Luis Suarez! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Irwin.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's Luis Suarez! Timber gets it clear. Now it's Torres. Tries to play it through. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Timber, very much a player of the moment. Azar. Barella. Now he's got space here, and that is expertly dealt with. Looking to play him in. Now it's Neymar. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Torres. That's been cut out, well played. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. Rodri pinches it off him. Played into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now then, the ball's come loose. Belletti. Irwin. Rodri goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Great defending, strong and determined. Xavi is there, and he can get that clear. It's a throw-in. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Picked out Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi is offering a right smile there.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Real chance! And this is... And again! That was superb goalkeeping!
Xavi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Torres might just make this. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Mateus. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found... Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a good ball. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Played out wide. Played back in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether...
Can he finish? In he goes again. Goal! They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Italy grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now that's a fine challenge. Atletico Mineiro with the corner. They're first.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Hazard. Barella providing an outlet on that flank. And the finish! Oh, extraordinary.
Atletico Mineiro really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Irwin. He has found the way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Lovely feet. And it's Rodri. That's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past. Now it's Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's... Mbappe! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Italy complete their cup. That's that, the end. Atletico Mineiro pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.